What's up, guys? Today I'm going to bring you my Mermail deck profile. I got the new cards today. They came in the post. I'm pretty excited to play around with them and to test with them. So yeah, let's just get straight into it. So first, I want to talk about Neptubis and the ways to get to Neptubis. So we're playing 3 Neptubis, 3 Dragoons, 3 Shadow Squad, and 1 1-for-1. I'm not playing Diva at the minute because that card, it just loses to every hand trap in existence. And I think having 10 ways to Neptubis is probably enough. Neptubis is probably the most important card in the deck, and all of your combos and stuff revolve around Neptubis. So getting to him is mission critical. So yeah, those are the first 10 cards. This next card is really important to understand because this card is how you're gonna beat hand traps. So what this card does is it tributes itself and a Mermail or an Atlantean monster from your hand or field to special summon or add to your hand a level 7 fish, sea serpent or aqua monster. So obviously it searches Taos, which is really good because this deck didn't have a way to search Taos before, but it also lets you summon this card out of the deck. So what this card does, if you don't know, when it's on the field you can discard a card and it special summons as many fish monsters from your deck as possible, which is obviously a really powerful effect. So to go along with him you have to play some targets. So we are playing 3 Abyss Pike to go along with the Coelacanth, and we also play I'm trying this one. I'm not sure if this is the most optimal one. You can probably play Fishborg Harpooner if you wanted another level 4 so that you can make double Bahamut Shark, but with Fishborg Launcher you can make Dragoite with the Coelacanth, or Soelacanth. I'm not sure how his name is pronounced. But yeah, so this is all one big engine in and of itself. And then for the last Mermail, which Taos can search, is Abyss Gund. I'm not a fan of this card, to be honest, but you have to play it because it's part of your combos. But yeah, so that's it for the Mermail engine, if you want to call it that. And then we've got some engine requirements. These are basically bricks. Some of them not so much, but yeah. So we've got Mooling Glacier. This card is broken. It's this is one of the most unfair cards in the deck. So you get to summon it when you've got 5 waters in the grave and it just rips 2 cards out your opponent's hand. And then what's also cool is the Mermail Shadow Squad can alter levels to make things level 7. So you can actually overlay with the Mooling Glacier instead of sending it to the grave. That means that you don't skip your battle phase when it leaves the field, because monsters that are used as Xyz material don't class as leaving the field. So yeah, I don't think you're ever going to play without Mooling Glacier, to be honest. We've got the 1 Heavy Infantry. This card you search in your combo and it's it's in your hand at the end of your combo, and then the idea is that you discard it with Abyss Glacier, the Link 2 monster, and then what you can do is you can add it back with Toad, and then you can discard it again with Abyss Rhine for using the grave effect. Which gives you 2 pops, which is pretty cool. It gives you interruptions through Dark Ruler and Droplets, which is quite cool. And then I'm just playing 1 Deep Sea Minstrel. It's really a shame that we're in a format now that have the Mulcharmy cards and D-Shifter, because this card is really powerful, but it's only good against specific hand traps now. So you can't really play 3 of this anymore. But it is a good card nonetheless. The main reason you play it is because it's a level 3 tuner. So you search it in your combo, you put it in the grave, and then you summon it out the grave with your Poseidra Xyz monster, and it actually gets you into Trishula, which is quite cool because you already taking 2 cards out the hand with Mooling Glacier, and then you can take another card out the hand with Trishula. We've got the 1 new equip spell, so this is basically just Monster Reborn for Atlanteans and Mermails. You search it in your combo and it just revives Atlantean Dragoons basically, and then you get to make another Bahamut Shark with it. So yeah, it's also got a really relevant graveyard effect where you get to recycle monsters from your graveyard. So yeah, this card's really cool. 1 Virtue Stream. So we are playing the Xyz monster that searches this. So what this is for is when you get shifted, you can use Abyss Rhine to summon Coelacanth out the deck, and then Coelacanth can make Bahamut Shark, and then Bahamut Shark summons this Le Virtue Dragon, and then this searches a trap card. And this is a Sword Soul Blackout or an Icarus attack. Just lets you destroy 2 of your opponent's cards. And that's it for the engine, and then we've got some non-engine cards. So we're playing 3 Mulcharmy Foolos. I think if you have this card, you should definitely just play it. This card's incredible. It's the closest thing we have to Max C, so yeah. We've got 3 Ash Blossom, just another basic hand trap. It's also really important that you have this card to negate your opponent's Fool losses, because this deck does play into that card a lot. So yeah, not much to say about Ash Blossom. Impermanence, so obviously this is just a basic hand trap, I don't really need to explain why this card is good, but this card does have synergy with this next hand trap, Dominus Impulse. So if you activate Impermanence, like say you go in second and you imperm something, and then you later on activate Dominus Impulse, because you have a trap in your grave, you get to destroy the monster, destroy the card that you're negating with this effect, which is really cool. Like this card's really cool, I like it a lot. So those are the hand traps, and then just one Call by the Grave. Like I said, negating your opponent's Mulch Armies is important. Negating Ash Blossom on your Shadow Squad effect is really important. Yeah, and then we'll go to the extra deck. So we're playing one Poseidra Abyss. This card's great. It's like a Flamberge. You could say it's better than Flamberge, but that would be a lie. This card's really cool. So you just stick it on top of a Mermail Atlantean Xyz monster, and then it floats when it hits the grave. It summons 3 monsters out the grave when it hits the grave, and it's also got a removal effect on the field, which is really good going second. So yeah, you're definitely going to play that guy. Abyss Gaios, this is how you make this guy. So in your combo, you make Abyss Gaios with Mooling Glacier and Mermail Shadow Squad, and then you just stick this guy on top. Yeah, so we play Abyss Dweller as well. Sometimes Dweller is better to make than one of your Bahamut Sharks. It's just matchup dependent. But to be honest, this is quite a flex spot if you wanted to play something else. But like, there aren't that many other good options that you'd want to like cut Dweller for. We've got 2 Bahamut Sharks, 2 Toads, and a Lavertu Dragon as the targets. So your standard combo makes double Toad, so that's the reason why you play 2 of each of these. And the Lavertu Dragon's mainly there for the D-shifter play. And then for the link monsters, we've got an Abyss Glacier, so this is just part of your end board. This is what discards your heavy infantry. It's got a cool floating effect as well. This card reminds me a lot of Beatrice. It's quite cool. I played 2 Coraline Enemy. The second one comes up like sometimes, so I think like it is worth playing the second one. This is kind of just like a Promethean Princess for water monsters, except for it doesn't have the Broken Grave effect. And then we've got Mermail King. This card's okay. It searches the equip spell from the deck when you combo in, which is pretty cool. And it gives a targeting protection to the monsters it points to, which is quite cool. And he also searches for a Mermail or Atlantean card when it's destroyed. It is a Mermail or Atlantean card, isn't it? Yeah. We've got 1 Zealantis. So a cool trick you can do in this deck is you can activate Coraline Enemy to revive something, which locks you into water monsters. And then when you link someone into Zealantis and banish the board, their monsters won't come back unless they're water monsters, because like the lock affects you and not them, because you're summoning the monsters. So Zealantis is quite cool. And then we've got Trishula, which I try and make first turn every game. One of my favourite cards in the extra. This card's so cool. And then the last card is just Dragite for the Fishball Launcher and Soelacanth guy. Yeah, this card's cool. So that's it for my deck profile. For the side deck, it's like Nibiru, Free Perulia, Thrust, and Targets to play around like the hand traps, including like the Mulch Army cards. That's it really. Thank you for watching. Like, comment, subscribe.